Hello everyone, this is SeReNiiTYzZ here, back with another awesome Fortnite Battle Royale video for you guys today. And this time today guys, my first Fortnite Battle Royale video in Season 8, and as you can see, SeReNiiTYzZ got away with it. Gameplay from the new Getaway limited time playlist. So obviously guys, I played Getaway the first time when it came out, but it just got released for a second time in Season 8. And Fortnite Battle Royale has really changed in Season 8 from the game that I remember from Season 7. I haven't been playing as much Fortnite recently, and this gameplay today that you're going to be watching is gameplay limited time playlist, in which I do clutch the Royale in quite a stylish fashion, hence the upload. And don't worry, only the first 8 minutes is in theatre mode. But yeah guys, obviously I've not been playing a lot of Fortnite recently because I had my final ever exams coming up for my master's degree at the moment, so that's kind of like my main focus at the moment. That's why I haven't been playing as much. I have to be honest with you, there's a lot of things about Fortnite Battle Royale that I like that they've done in the Season 8 update, and a few things that make me not want to play it again as well, so I'm going to come on to that today. Obviously the map has changed in terms of the cosmetics and the battle pass. I think they've done a fantastic job, they always do. Blackheart, Hybrid and Peely being my favourite skins, they are just incredible, and I'm really excited to obviously max in those when I'm back playing more regularly. So I think on that side of things, you know, Epic Games have really excelled themselves again and have done tremendously well, and you know, I still love this game a lot. But I think in terms of the game itself, you know, the 500 material cap, which came shortly before the update for Season 8. Also the fact that you can get health back after killing players. Not sure I'm a great fan of those additions, you know, because gaining the health back after killing someone. What's fun about Fortnite Battle Royale is that when you kill a player, like right, for instance, I kind of like that aspect that you just kind of make do with whatever loot they had. You know, that's part of what makes the game fun, because, you know, you have to sort of, you know, and also what makes the game fun is playing your saxophone, Harry's saxophone right there. SeReNiiTYzZ decided to pick that one up. But definitely the fun part is obviously making do with whatever loot your opponent had after you've killed them, and that's why I feel getting some health back is a bit of a, you know, a cheap call. I mean, in terms of surviving and getting, you know, high kill gameplays, it might be slightly easier now as a result, but not too sure I like that change. So that's sort of gameplay differences. The map now, they decided to get rid of my factory area and replace it with a volcano. But that's not the main reason I'm annoyed at them. You know, I think regardless to the map, that part of the map towards Tomato Temple, it makes sense that they put a volcano there with the whole jungle and a pirate theme. It does make sense to me that they would replace it with something like that. So on that basis, you know, the map wasn't really being used in that area, and they're essentially using their heat map analysis of where players go, and they would have seen, hey guys, that's a dead area there, let's change it. And obviously they've kept the sort of icy area, so trying to incorporate different seasonal areas on the map, which makes sense to me. That's something that I quite like. I'm glad they got rid of planes. I was furious with planes that they were still sort of in for a little bit, but I'm glad that they've now been bolted. Replaced with hamster balls. You know, I really want to get away from vehicles at all costs, so not too sure I stand on that. But I'm glad planes are gone. That's one big change I did like. Now the worst change to this update for me, sorry, this is going to be a rant for the first 5 minutes because I've only just come back to playing, but a fantastic gameplay to bring back with, but the biggest change that I really hate in Fortnite Battle Royale at the moment, are you ready for it guys? Drum roll please. Is the cross-platform, being forced to play cross-platform when you are a console player. I am now being put with PC players, I believe, and I have no choice in the matter. This is not fair. You know, a console player against a PC player. It's just like Major League versus Minor League, you know. PC players have such an advantage, and I'd be honest with you, I do not like that update, and you have to play cross-platform now in order to play on Fortnite Battle Royale. They had separate servers before. I don't see why it's a problem for Epic Games to still maintain them. It might be less work on their end, but I'll be honest with you, I do not like it. And I tried a little strategy to block playing with players, you know, sort of outside of Xbox Live setting in the settings for your account, and I tried that because someone said that it might work, so I gave it a go. And unfortunately it didn't, and it came up with a sort of policy telling me that players from outside Xbox Live, this is a Fortnite notice, will not be subject to the code of conduct that Xbox players are. So if you're playing against a PC player who's a bit shady, we've seen what some people can do on PC with regards to cheating, they're not subject to any code of conduct in a game where an Xbox Live player is, you know, potentially getting cheated on. I just find it baffling. I really do, and you know, I think for me that's the worst thing they've done. Probably worse than the planes, actually. Being forced to play cross-platform, I'm not happy with that. And you know, part of the reason I like console Fortnite is because I'm playing against console players, and I think, you know, there it's fair because we're both playing the same set of controls. PC players have an advantage. It's just as simple as that. So for me, that's kind of my rant over, guys. I'm not sure what you feel about these updates, but please let me know if you watch this video. But yeah, not particularly happy with that update. I think that's the worst for me that they've done. I hope a lot of people complain. I mean, I'd definitely be one of them to get it put back as it was, because I think, you know, it was better as it was. And you know, generally I just think console players should be against console players. Why should I have to play against someone on the PC? You know, it's basically encouraging you to get a PC for Fortnite. So, and I'm not really a fan of PC gaming, so not particularly happy with that. So that's probably, for me, that's Epic Games' worst update. Probably is worse than the planes. I think the planes take second place as worst update ever, or worst, you know, sort of implementation into the game. But there you go, guys. That's what I think of Season 8. So in terms of the usual stuff, cosmetics and the Battle Pass, they've done a great job. They tried to do something different with Lux as the final Battle Pass skin, making it female. For me, she's just not outrageous enough. That's one problem that they had. But Hybrid, Blackheart and Peely are fantastic skins that you're always going to remember. And they do make you excited for what else cosmetic-wise Fortnite might bring in the future. I just hope that they, you know, keep what makes this game fun. I've been playing it since Season 2, so I hope that they just keep some of the things that made the game fun present in Fortnite. More good news, guys, is we can now get rid of theatre mode. I'm sorry for that. I didn't realise SeReNiiTYzZ was going to get away with it in this getaway playlist, but as you can see from the start, guys, I definitely put in work, getting myself 4 kills in the process. And all of my teammates, if you look now, what I've been ranting about for the last 6 minutes, they're on PC, and they're all dead. I tried to save one of my teammates, a Dusty Devo, but unfortunately for me, they all decided to, you know, get knocked in there and killed by the other players, so I tried to do my part. But as you can see, guys, look, they're all on PC, and they're now relying on console player SeReNiiTYzZ to do the job. So at this point here, guys, I know there's 2 players after me. They gave away their position when they tried to snipe me as I was launching from the storm. And at this point here, I was just not even having aspirations of winning. I'll be honest with you, I was doing this on this night of games to get the crystal llama to the white one, and from this gameplay actually I do get my red llama. So just dropping the hint that I do actually win this for those teammates that are still spectating me. But spoiler alert. But yeah, definitely at this point I had no aspirations of really winning. I was just saying, well, I'm here now, I might as well just try and go for a few kills. And definitely was starting to rack up the kills, and I was thinking, you know, this is actually a bit of alright, this game. You know, it's actually going quite well. And you know, I've not really played that much in Season 8, and like I said, I've not really been playing Fortnite recently, not had as much time because of studies and everything. And when I have been getting on, I've just been playing with, you know, my best 100 and playing a bit of Halo CE, which I'm going to bring some content out for as well, but it's been really fun. So I haven't really been playing any Fortnite at all, so for me this was really, you know, exciting to sort of have a bit of slaying time after not playing. A bit of trumpet time is essential as well for Ace Entities there. We've seen this skin, we've seen what I can do in this skin from Season 5. You know, we've seen what I can do with business. Definitely the ace stacks all the cards for getaway. But SeReNiiTYzZ definitely got away with it, I have to say, guys. You know, we have to keep watching to see what happens. But but definitely fun for me to obviously put in some work with PC players as my teammates. Inability to use their mouse and keyboard. Finds a console player, does the job, you know. But I'll be honest with you guys, I first noticed that when I started playing, when I was with Sunny in the party at the time when I stepped back onto Fortnite for the first time in Season 8, after they'd done this update, the 8.1 client or whatever it was, and I started seeing underscores in the feed and people's names. I was like, Sunny, reality check. Do we have underscores in Xbox Live gamer tags? I don't think we do. And that's when I realised that I was playing cross-platform, because you know, that's not possible on Xbox Live, and that really, you know, upset me, to be honest, more than Planes has. And if you guys have been watching my channel, you would have seen when the Planes came out, there was a bit of sadness there, and I was calling for it to be vaulted. For me, this is a worse change. So we'll see how the game develops. I hope a lot of people complain about it, because I would like to see the old Fortnite ways return, but you know, here we are. So anyway, at this point here, SeReNiiTYzZ still racking up the kills, guys, and looking to make good on this getaway, getting away from the map, from everyone, getting away from, you know, SeReNiiTYzZ teammates here that just couldn't put, you know, just couldn't put in a performance at Dusty Depot. And they chose to land there, by the way. I didn't choose that spot, so I just go where they say. But yeah, they messed up. No disrespect to them, but you know, thanks for the moral support to see me clutch up at the end here. At this point here, I've probably got a PC player in front of me trying to do all the business, but I'm like, see him, mate, you don't know where I am. I realised that he didn't know where I was, so just go round the side, a little flank on him, already tagged him up for shots with the scars, and just move on, just swoop in, move in, get the loot, get out of there, you know. So at this point here, guys, I saw that one of the llamas, one of the final attempts to get something going, was dropped over in this region, and seen on the feed there, like, a lot of people died, and you can see that I'm Mr. Popular in this gameplay, with a lot of spectators on me. And yeah, at this point here, I was looking for where that llama might have dropped. Not sure if there was one over here, because I sort of saw it on the map, and then, you know, it kind of like disappeared. So not entirely sure what happened there. And at this point here, starting to move in, the notification that an enemy has picked up the jewel, picked up the llama jewel, giving away their position. And at this point here, I'm like, right, just got to clutch up. Look how many players are left. I'm against 2. So, you know, if they're together, I'm against 2. So at this point here, just got to be careful, got to take them down, get their llama, and get up to that van in the sky, and get out of this game, and you know, think about the rest of what's to come in Fortnite for another day, guys, right here on SeReNiiTYzZ. So as you can see, guys, the waypoint has been set. SeReNiiTYzZ is in motion with his own personal green llama, looking for the red, looking for the victory royale here, right here in the limited time playlist. And at this point here, can see the guy, you know, moving forward, the guy carrying the llama ever closer, and the PC players on my team waiting anxiously to see if they're going to get an extra win for these challenges that have come up in this limited time mode. And at this point here, SeReNiiTYzZ sees them. He sees where the cards are stacked, and he holds the best hand because he's SeReNiiTYzZ, and got an ace up my sleeve. But at this point here, guys, I decided to put some nice shots onto the first carrier, who was carrying the llama right there. But at that point there, I realised, you know, if I sort of have to back up a little bit, I've got no standards that, you know, I'm against 2, so I need to get sort of height, so I go for the hill after getting the guy really weak with the shots. And I really like how I did that at the time of gameplay, and obviously now that I know that I'm playing against PC players, I'm trying to even play as fast as I can to try and cover myself as well as I can. And yeah, at that point there, I definitely felt that the hill advantage was important. And at this point here, I know that based on what they just did, I know that they have heavy snipers and things, so I'm trying to be a little bit cautious. As you can see, they're shooting at my things. I decided to reinforce my structure a bit. Now, obviously, because this is a 2v1 as well, I have to be really careful, but I do find in Fortnite Battle Royale, the best advantage you have is having the next sort of moment of attack, not to be seen, or to try and keep your position secret from the other people that you're playing. So I thought to myself at this point, obviously it's danger zone when you reveal yourself to your opponent, because then you have to go clutch. But at this point here, you can see the guy carrying the llama has been really, really careful about what he's doing. I think at this point they may have lost sight of me. I was thinking his teammate might come up on the hill, so I was just trying to sort of make sure I'm covering all my angles, because obviously I know where they have to go. They're trying to get to the van, so I'm trying to keep the pressure on, and as best I can, I want to get this llama guy dead, because I need to go grab it for myself to win the game. At this point here, I lose sight of him. I know he went in this direction, but I've lost him for a brief moment, so looking for him anxiously, and then don't see him. He's actually in the hut, and does get some shots onto me. So at this point here, don't panic. Set down the campfire just in case I get extra shots from elsewhere. And it can heal me immediately and get those minis on point. At this point, he doesn't apply enough pressure after hitting those shots, so he gives me time to play. Fatal mistake from you, mate. Down you go. Llama goes down, and now I'm looking for the teammate, because obviously he's not. And there you go, getting some health back with the new update change. Obviously, killing the player gets some health. And he can now watch his partner fail miserably, and SeReNiiTYzZ going to get away with it right here, folks. At this point here, it's not over. I realise they're all dead, but actually I have to go and score with the llama. It's in the storm. Will SeReNiiTYzZ make it back in time, because this storm is a 10-tick, and at this point here, just gets in and keeps pace with the storm, and also manages to rack up 18 viewers, guys, to take home this Royale and take home the win right here in the limited time playlist for the challenge. And at this point here, SeReNiiTYzZ in front of all the PC players, going up to the van in the sky to get away with it all, to get away with this Royale, and winning it for all my PC players who waited to see if they get the win, and phones it in right there on a SeReNiiTYzZ vid near you guys. And I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I really was laughing at my end when I pulled this off, because honestly I was not expecting to actually pull this off after losing all of my teammates. I just literally joined this game, this getaway game, to try and get this crystal llama. I had no aspirations. When I lost my teammates, I just thought, oh well, that's it. Let's just go and have some fun, try and kill some people and disrupt other people's chances of winning. But there you go, I definitely did that anyway by taking it full cruise and winning it right there. But yeah, that was hilarious as well. Mr. Popular, 18 viewers at the end there, and yeah, definitely proud of that one. Obviously with Harry's saxophone there on the final battle bus off the victory. But that was quite fun, guys. I enjoyed that, and yeah, it definitely reminds me of how much I love this game. So irrespective of not, I mean obviously I hope that the cross-platform thing might change, but to be honest with you, I still love this game, and I think I probably still will play it. Obviously I don't have as much time at the moment, but definitely will be making more Fortnite content. It's still a game that I love, so and will continue to play, because it's been such a great gaming experience for me. So I'm not done with it yet, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay today anyway. I hope it entertained, and I'll try and put out something really good when I have the time, when I next have the time, and we'll see what we do. But this was SeReNiiTYzZ, guys, here for now. I've got my red llama now, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.